Hey, what's good, everybody? This is Mika, and you're watching Black Girl with Glasses on YouTube. Tonight, I want to talk about the safety pin campaign that's going on right now. For those who don't know, it's a response to the rise of assaults against marginalized groups by racists due to Trump's presidential victory. The pin indicates that the person wearing it is a trusted ally, wanting to support folks of color, women, the undocumented, LGBTIQAs, the disabled, and many others. First off, I want to point out that I've got nothing against the folks wanting to wear a safety pin. I have nothing against y'all at all. I have friends who are active in their communities and they are participating in this campaign. So because I know them, I support them in their efforts all day, every day. But as a Black woman, I have a few problems with this campaign. And the main issue I have is one with the media. Information about the safety pins or the campaign in general, it seems to spread quicker than a cat could lick its ass within less than 24 hours. I saw articles on Facebook and Twitter this past weekend, and there were debates about it between liberals and radicals by Monday. I'm thinking to myself, this campaign, because of the sensitivity of it, should have been a low-key operation, a wink and nod type of deal to guarantee the safety and anonymity of the oppressed groups supposedly benefiting from all this, especially if they're undocumented. I'm trying to figure out why every news outlet is reporting on these safety pins and the intentions behind them. Do y'all realize, super allies, that by telling all of creation about this campaign actually defeats its entire purpose? That by running your mouth to this extent, to this extent, that the whole world knows about it, more likely gave racists the idea of using safety pins to disguise themselves as allies. By talking to the media, you actually placed a lot of marginalized people in danger. This is where word of mouth should have been used, where it should have come in. It could have been used in this case to protect the anonymity and the safety of the people you call yourself trying to help. Which brings me to another issue. The super allies' obsession with self-appraisal. The media only knows about the safety pins because someone was a bit too eager to give themselves a pat on the back for being a decent human being. They wanted the whole fucking universe to know that they went out of their way to help someone in need. Meanwhile, many of the folks wearing one of these things have yet to challenge, question, or even acknowledge their white supremacy and how they benefit from it. Instead of educating themselves on how white supremacy, imperialism, colonialism, privilege, and even capitalism play a role in these assaults against marginalized people, many of these so-called allies decided to feed into this shallow heroism as if we needed them to save us. That's insulting to me because by the end of the day, they can take off the safety pin and go on about their day, go on about their business and forget about this whole thing. However, oppressed people like myself and others, we can't switch into something or someone else. We go through what we go through 24/7. There's really no accomplishment, and the oppressed are still in danger. This is why I dismiss this entire campaign. I see it as another internet fad that would disappear within a couple of weeks, along with this quote-unquote solidarity of the super allies and the solidarity they claim to have. Again, I am not trying to slam anyone for being engaged in the campaign. I'm not doing that because, again, I have friends who are walking around with safety pins, but I also know these people, and I've worked alongside them as an activist here in Rochester, and they're known for incorporating intersectionality into their work. So to me, those friends are true allies, and in some cases accomplices. Sticking a piece of aluminum into your shirt, that doesn't mean anything to me, especially if that's your only course of action. When well-meaning people are critiquing and analyzing and questioning and even just downright dismissing this campaign, please don't get into your feelings, white people. I know there is a lot of white folks who are upset with people who are questioning the intentions behind this campaign. This isn't about you. This isn't about you, and you are not being attacked. At least I'm not attacking you. So I don't understand why many of you who wish to wear the safety pin are upset simply because many of us, especially people of color, see this campaign for what it is. Where were many of these allies? Where were a lot of you before Trump won the presidency? We've been going through this. We've been going through this for as long as I can remember. And yet none of y'all were nowhere to be found until this campaign came about. So you don't get to accuse us of doing too much, feeling too much, being paranoid, or dismissing the organizers' efforts when history has taught us that many white allies, many of y'all have violated our trust in some way. We have every reason, every valid reason to be weary of this campaign and the intentions of the people, a lot of the people who are doing this. So long story short, this campaign could have been a lot more meaningful and a lot more effective if it were done on the low and followed with self-reflection, self-education on the part of the allies. Instead of trying to be a Captain Save-A-Ho to the oppressed, organize with us. Organize with us. Have a will to learn, to self-educate, to self-reflect, and listen. That's all I have for this week. So if you like this video, please follow this channel. Follow this channel on YouTube and spread the word. You can also follow Black Girl with Glasses on Facebook, Twitter, and WordPress. And I'll put all of that in the descriptions, trust me. So until next Monday, peace.